Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German...
And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Pelé, Messi, knocks it out wide, and the pass is intercepted. And that's a throw-in. Messi's cross, and he thumps it clear. Oh, good take, Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful, Lionel Messi!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Suarez. Tries to play it through. Pinches it off him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And this is Stoichkov. He's having a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, super find. That is a great pick out. Bullish header! And how good was that? A finish of true class! And they're at it again in double quick time. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can...
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The ball is on the spot, here we go. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Mateus. And it's Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. Pelé plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Showing good feet. Lahm tries making a foray down the right. Oh, that was vital. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Pelé. Nuno Mendes. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Lahm. Shot could be on. Nicely spread. Now it's Luis Suarez. There's the whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 13, Suarez.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 4, Mateus. Coming on the field, number
Pelé.
19, Dembele.
Great vision.
Number 9,
Chooses to go. And Messi!
number 23.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vitz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Messi. Now it's Pelé. Messi. Delivers the ball. Vitz. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Threads one in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's had it nicked away. Adams. And here's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Messi. Messi. So what can they make of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. Lahm. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Has crossed. Oh, what a climb! He scores! And that takes him up to 30. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And it's Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Dembele. He's found a way through. And he was alert to it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lahm. Great ball if he can get there. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. João Neves. 1 minute to add according to the board. And that will be it. Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Morientes claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Leonardo Bonucci. He's as imposing as they come, Peter, and he knows just how to use his physical attributes to make life difficult for attackers. He's also got a very good eye for a killer long ball, so don't be surprised if you see him launch a few counter-attacks for his team today.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Roberto Baggio. And it's Shevchenko.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now it's Romario. Spread it left.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's had a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Busquets is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Milan, and he shoots! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Romario looks to get on the end of this. And that's been won straight back. Almost half an hour in now. This is Romario. Shot could be on. He's a decent chance! They've done it! They're back within reach! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both.
Shapes to shoot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
A probing pass. Busquets. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Beckham. And it's Beckham. Great ball, and he's shot, surely! And that was very necessary. Nesta. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Romario. Oh, can he get onto this? Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. And they've switched it over to the other side.
2 added minutes has been
Milan
indicated.
looking to pass their way through. Vieira. Shevchenko. And the half-time whistle goes.
So that was the first half. Still plenty of time left for a comeback. Substitution for Milan. Number 6, Hannes. Coming on the field is
And that's the start of another
number
45
13,
minutes.
Del Piero.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Messi. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Romario. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? And this is Shevchenko. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. What a throw in.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's really well manoeuvred.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Bale. Nice interception. His positioning was spot
The
on.
attendance for this match was 80,314.
Beckham. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Can he get it through? Look at the space here. And he was alert to it. Khan gets it clear. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckham. And it's Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking to play him in. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Milan have got it back, and they'll have another go. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Bale deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 17, Pele. Number 7, 23, Bale. Number 11, Morientes. Number 22, Zico. Substitution.
And that should get the job done. He's having a go! Great effort, but no way through. Zico. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zico. Morientes. And he's there to get it away. Lam gets over and intercepts. Zico. Lam. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Plays a sharp little ball here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bale. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. And it's Del Piero. And here's Torres. Del Piero. Takes the shot!
There will be 1 minute added
There'll be
time.
a minute of stoppage time. Now it's Zico. And that is as far as it goes. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Messi. Davids. Lahm. Lahm made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And this is Bale. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Del Piero. And it's Lahm. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm has it in a wide position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
No way through. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That was well played, well stopped.
Played out wide. Cross flung in. Big header! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Del Piero. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Schneider. Now it's Bale. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids. Morientes gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Morientes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's the throw. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Closing in on goal. Lahm plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Aubameyang. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now. Yeah, that's
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. just looked a step too slow on everything.
Look at this. He's had a shot! Aimed beyond the defence. Lahm delivers. And he's gone looking for safety. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta calmly anticipates. Zico goes for the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Milan with the corner. They're first. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Beckham. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pinches it off him.
Morientes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Zico. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Zico actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution on the field. Number 97, O'Brien. Number 11, Bale. Number 2, William Saliba. Number 17,
He's got tall.
Park Ji-sung. Coming on the field, number 9, Mason Greenwood. Number 18,
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Messi! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And shot, surely! And it's in! AC Milan are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already here. Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Greenwood fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Cleared without hesitation. And it's Sneijder.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself. Takes a shot! Platini. And it's Rooney. Tries to pass it through. Pings in across.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, that was vital. First quarter of an hour gone. Morientes. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Still goalless. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Davids. Now he's off and running. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Out towards the flank. He's gone for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini.
This is the time you need that pace.
That ball looks a good one. Oh, important interception. And he thumps it clear. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Osimhen. Batistuta. Danger averted for now. Rijkaard. And the finish! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
In the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff. Substitution for Milan, number 6, Panes. Coming on the field.
And the action is back on the way.
Del Piero.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Vieira gets over and intercepts. And they've got rid. And it's Lam. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Terrific header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Del Piero! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rooney. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Davids! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right...
It's Morientes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Spain do have a chance to counter here. Knocks it into space. And this is Rooney, and he's managed to get free. He's Rooney! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution for Milan, number 11, Morientes.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17.
So we have our breakthrough.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now or try and finish it off?
Number 23.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Lam has it out wide and in space. Big header! Oh, that could cost them.
Bale clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Lam is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Can he get on the end of this?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Messi. Lahm. Messi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Yamal. Messi. Hoeneß is onto this. Quality ball.
Hoeneß really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No goals as yet. Mbappe! That's good play. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Stood up well to him there. Pedri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold drives forward on the overlap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. Hoeneß. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Messi. Now Davids. Now there's a fine ball. Hoeneß with the... Oh, what a climb! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Lamine Yamal simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lahm. And it's Messi. It's played through for him. He gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Strong running down that left flank. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Milan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
Bullet! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe. And the shot! Off the post! Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And that's going to be a booking.
And it's Davids.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pedri gets it away. Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Pedri. And he's straight offside. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
No, it's come to nothing. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
And here's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. No way through. It's a pretty loose pass. That's going to go a long way. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's Morientes! And it's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Substitution for Portugal, number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Batistuta.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Cherki. No way through, so back it comes.
There will be 3 minutes.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pedri. A probing pass. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Morientes taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match,
now,
and
to all
deservedly
members
so.
of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join
How would you
me in
summarise what
wishing
we've
our
seen today then,
birthday
Jim?
boy
I
a
think it comes
very
down to
special
one thing,
birthday.
Peter. The team's ability to dominate the flanks. And once they had that control established in those areas, they were off. And if that wasn't hard enough for the opposition, the link-up play was outstanding too.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days.
Great chance! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already.
Ernest. Well read, nice interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a pretty loose pass. Pele, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. He's going for goal! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Plays a shot. Romario! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner.
Thuram gets it away. And it's Beckham. Atletico Paranaense are looking to go forward now.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Out towards the flank. He's on it. Can he get away? Lam getting this one clear.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Messi. Picked out and Cruyff! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Cruyff. Luis Suarez!
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Cruyff. Beckham.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now there's a fine ball, and he's got the beating of his man.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ernest is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's good vision. And this is Pele. Great challenge, timed to perfection.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pele. Pele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pele actually did.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Bale. That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nesta. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Pele engages and forces him off the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get it through? Messi's cross. The referee has given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net! AC Milan are all square. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Beckham. And it's Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pele, and the counter is on. Distributed tidily. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi! Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross to the back post. Oh no, what has happened? He's having a shot! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! And they've got their lead back. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution for Milan, number 17, Pele.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 7,
Atletico Paranaense take the lead.
number
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Number 13.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change.
Ribery! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Nedved with a real chance here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Nedved! Played out wide. Lahm. He's had a shot! Contact was certainly crisp. Didn't quite come off.
Well, he did so well to adjust himself, Peter. It was just a question of the amount of control he managed to get on it.
Off he goes! Off the post! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Beckham. Rijkaard. Now it's Ribery. Now, can they get him away? Thuram spots it and intercepts. Lahm.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he has been fouled there. And it's Rijkaard. Ribery wins the duel this time. Aimed beyond the defence. Collar. Four added minutes on the board. And that is that. While that was a frustrating game, they were at times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent.